I picked up a small selection of bank cheques recently, mainly because I found it interesting that they had these embossed or impressed stamps on them here. I don't know anything about these, to be honest, so if you do, then please let me know more about them in the comment section below. I've got 5 in total, 3 from the UK and 2 from South Africa, and they range in date from 1921 to 1948. I'm starting with the 2 cheques from South Africa first. So here they are with the embossed stamps, top right hand corner, both for 1 penny. I've zoomed in, obviously, just so you can get a better look at it. Now the image in the centre there is that of the old coat of arms of South Africa, which was actually replaced in the year 2000 with a more modern Africanized version to better represent the country today. The dates on both of these cheques are written in the top right hand corners here. This one says the 14th of November 1946, so just after the Second World War, and here I think that's the 2nd of June 1948. So we're during King George VI's reign here. So let's have a look at what we can see on this first one here. It says Barclays Bank, Dominion, Colonial and Overseas. The National Bank of South Africa Limited, the Durban branch. The writing here says pay the New Zealand Insurance Company Limited or bearer the sum of £9, 12 shillings and 8 pence. And there we have it written in numerical value down at the bottom. A couple of signatures here. We'll turn it over and have a look at what's going on the back side. On the back here we have the New Zealand Insurance Company Limited stamp with a signature, another stamp with another signature, and then a perforated sign saying paid, P-A-I-D. This second cheque is almost 2 years later. Again, the National Bank of South Africa Limited, pay Isaac, can't quite make that word out, and company, the sum of, what's that, £32, 15 shillings and 6 pence. Let's turn it over and see what we can see. The ink, I guess, from the embossed stamp has bled through onto the back here, and we have, there we go, Isaac and Geshen, is that? J.H. Isaac Geshen and Company with a signature. Up next we've got these 2 bank cheques from the UK, and there we can see the 2 pence embossed stamps. Alright, this time we've got a different coloured stamp for a different amount, this time 2 pence. And now let's take a closer look at this particular cheque. So we've got the date, top right hand corner, August the 17th, 1942, so during World War II this time. I guess we're based in London. It's Barclays Bank Limited. What else do we have? Pay, whoever that is, L. Shaw, is that? I don't know. £3 and 2 shillings, I'm guessing. 3 and 2. There's a banker's stamp there which says paid 28th of August 1942. So 11 days after this was written up. Let's turn it over and have a look what's going on the other side. Well, there we have the ink from the embossed stamp on the left there, and then a signature. Let me just turn it over and have a look at what it says. L. Sharman and Son. On to the next cheque now. Again, another Barclays Bank Limited one. August the 15th, 1940. Who knows whether that's supposed to be 3 or 5. Anyway, it says pay Days Nice Stores Limited. Yeah, Days Nice Stores Limited. £2, 15 shillings and 6pence. Let's flip it over and have a look at the back. Interestingly, the ink doesn't seem to have bled through on this one here. As you can see, there's the embossed stamp there. Some written text here. I'll turn my check around so we can have a look what it says. And there we go. Days Wine Stores Limited. And there's a signature there, W. Taylor. And finally, let's have a look at my favourite of the 5. This much bigger cheque, which dates back to 1921. So we're in George V's reign now. Let me just show you the size difference of this big one compared to the small South African one. It's a big old unit. Okay, we've got the same 2p stamp as we had on the Barclays bank cheques. This one, however, says the Cheadle Rural District Council, Manchester and Liverpool, so we're up north. It's dated the 14th of October 1921, and I think it says paid to Mr. J.W. Keat, I think that is. But look at the amount that they're paying this guy. £750 in 1921. It's written there, £750. That's a ridiculously large amount for back then, and I'll bet you could have bought 2 or 3 houses for that price. Shall we flip it over and just see what's on the back? There you go, a company stamp there. We have the embossed stamp. You may just be able to make it out there. The ink hasn't bled through on that particular one. And there we are, looking at the front of it again. I do like the intricate design of this particular banknote. And the size. Bigger is always better. Now I think these stamps on the right here were part of the stamp duty made payable on cheques from 1853. And by 1929 the government was earning around £3.5 million a year from these stamps. But this stamp duty was abolished in 1971, shortly before decimalisation here in the UK. And honestly, that's all I know about these cheques. Nothing else. So like I said earlier, if you can shed some light on them, that'd be great. Anyway, that's it for this particular video. Thank you for joining me. If you have, remember to hit the like button if you liked it. Do share the video around. And please do subscribe to the channel. Alright, thanks for watching if you have. And until the next one, bye for now.